Hey guys, it's Rohan from Nifty News, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the start of the regular season. So far, in my opinion, this regular season has been incredible. LeBron finally made his heavily anticipated debut in Portland, and even though that didn't go as planned and ended up being a loss, I believe that the Lakers learned a lot about themselves collectively as a unit and what works best for them. But things would only get worse for the Lakers from here on out, as in their second game against the Houston Rockets at home, they were defeated yet again, and LeBron had a subpar game in his debut. But the main headline surrounding this game was not LeBron's subpar game in his debut or that the Lakers are 0-2 to start the season. Rather, it was the fight that broke out with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The fight consisted of Brandon Ingram and Rajon Rondo from the Lakers and Chris Paul from the Houston Rockets. This entire incident started with Brandon Ingram getting frustrated with the refs about the way they were calling the game, particularly on one play in which James Harden was driving to the hoop for a layup, and Brandon Ingram believed that it was an offensive foul when in reality the refs called it a blocking foul on Brandon Ingram. This frustrated him and caused him to shove Harden out of the way. This initial incident got both teams rallied up and fired up to fight whoever was in their way to protect their players. Rajon Rondo, being the competitor that he is, stood up for Brandon Ingram by spitting in Chris Paul's face. Chris Paul responded to the situation by poking Rondo in the eye. Rondo retaliated by punching Paul in the face. Chris Paul then decided to defend himself and punched Rondo back. And then out of nowhere, Brandon Ingram comes, gets loose of the security, and punches the Rockets players. The league announced that Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo, and Brandon Ingram will each respectively receive 2, 3, and 4 game suspensions. Now let's take a quick look at the Raptors-Celtics matchup. The Raptors took it personally that many people are putting the Celtics and Sixers as a lock for the Eastern Conference Finals and showed the entire world that Kawhi Leonard is back and that he can easily drop 30 and 10 on any given night and beat a stacked Celtics team. In terms of the Timberwolves this season, Jimmy Butler has been turning the fans' boos into cheers like it's nothing. He's been on fire. In my opinion, this kind of shows the transparency of the Timberwolves fans, but then again, that's just me. Moving on, who would think that Jonas Jerebko would save the day for the Warriors? The Jazz put up a phenomenal fight against the Warriors, but unfortunately, they came up short with the Jonas Jerebko tip-in at the buzzer. There was a few seconds left, and Kevin Durant came out of the timeout, getting ready to hit his typical mid-range jumper, but unfortunately he came up short, but Jerebko was there to save the day for the Warriors. But don't worry, non-Warrior fans. The following night, the Warriors headed over to Denver and lost in a heartbreaker to the Nuggets. With no timeouts and 7 seconds left in the ballgame, Steph drove the ball up court and found a wide-open Damian Jones for a layup. Unfortunately for Warriors fans, he got blocked by Willie Hernan-Gomez. I've never heard of this dude. Jokes aside, all 3 games that the Warriors have played so far have come down to the last second. This is getting me to think that they're a little less motivated for this season than any season before. And just like that, y'all are updated on the latest news and drama surrounding the league. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell that notifies you whenever my weekly videos are up. Thank you guys for watching.